Her voice is melodious, beautiful, gliding from note to note, smoothly, sensitively. Shruti Sadolikar Katkar is one of India's top classical vocalists. In fact, she's been selected as one of 9 remarkable female voices from all over the globe for the CD Gifted Women of the World. Shruti ji is from the Jaipur-Atrauli gharana, or style of Hindustani classical music. She's known for singing rare ragas. She's also an expert in Haveli Sangeet, a form of temple music. And she marvels with her romantic, light classical Thumris as well. This is our talk. I'm Jujhar Singh in Lucknow. Shruti ji, thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Namaskar. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Thank you. Wonderful pleasure having you on the show. Your music appears to be focused on 2 things. One is the aesthetics of your music, and second is perfection in presenting it.
Yes. I think aesthetics is a very important part of your music. Music without any aesthetics thought behind it is useless. And perfection is the talim that we get in our training of the gharana.
Shruti ji, you're from the Jaipur-Atrauli gharana of Hindustani classical music. You began by learning from your father, Pandit Vamanrao Sadolikar ji. You then learnt under Gulubhai Jastanwala ji and then Ustad Azizuddin Khan Saab, who was the grandson of the founder of your gharana.
Ji.
How did your gurus shape your music?
My father, Pandit Vamanrao Sadolikar, was a doyen in the field of music, and in his lap I got all the basics of music. I used to sing the khyas that I sing today at the age of 3, 3.5, 4. So I was trained the way unconsciously. But then by and by I heard my father teaching the people, and his way of teaching was very, very wonderful way of teaching. And so I got to learn a lot of things. Then later on, Ustad Gulubhai Jastanwala ji, he started teaching me, and Ustad Azizuddin Khan Sahab, grandson of Ustad Ali Khan Sahab.
Shruti ji, your gharana, the Jaipur-Atrauli gharana, is known for several things. One is singing in akar, the vowel sounds, or bowls, syllables, rather than lyrics. What does this do for your music?
Akar, that means in Sanskrit we say alapati iti akaraha, alapaha. So आ से जो गाया जाता है, आकार से जो गाया जाता है, जैसे that's the composition, that is mukha.
So this is singing in akar,
Yes.
and you also sing in bowls,
Yes.
syllables.
Yes, we are taught that there is Swara Vidya. Just as we have to know the Raga Vidya, we also have to know the Swara Vidya. And Swar is vowels, and vowels that are employed in pronouncing the words. The vowels have to be very carefully and very aesthetically used. More lage, more lage, agana. Normally we shun from singing nasal, and which is not permitted. This is not done. It's very clear and open.
From your throat.
Yes.
But I can see the singing in akar and using bowls rather than lyrics. What it also does, it helps you to focus on the melody, on the aesthetics of the music.
Yes. So these are the khasiyatis, these are the specialities of Jaipur gharana.
A second interesting thing about your gharana is that you move from note to note, maintaining rather than clouding the individual identity of the notes.
Yes. I'll show you. unless we know each note, how it behaves in a particular raga. We only have 7 notes. We only have Saptasur and the 5 varieties, 5 Vikrut Swar. Totally we have 12 notes. मगर उसमें गंधार जो स्वर भूप में आ रहा है या जो स्वर तोड़ी में आ रहा है वो मुल्तानी में कैसे बिहेव करता है, यमन में कैसे बिहेव करता है.
So every note, every swara has a different sort of use and identity in every rag.
It puts on a different clothing, it puts on a different character.
So therefore it helps to maintain the individual identity of the swaras when you're singing. Another interesting thing about your gharana is you sing melodic phrases often with vakra, you know, sort of wavering patterns. Wonder if you can show us how exactly you do that.
In our gharana, we call it as balpech dar gaiki. So the alaps and the tans also, they are complex. The weaving is complex.
But so fascinating, isn't it?
Yes.
How these little intricacies actually embellish, beautify our music. Let's look at one more sort of speciality of your gharana, the Jaipur-Atrauli gharana, which is that your bandishes, your compositions are known to be highly philosophical. That's when you're singing lyrics.
Actually, there is a composition in Rag Shri, which my Guruji Ustad Jasdanwala Sahab used to sing very, very often. Vishnu mana kaham guru. See, here the musician says, where do I go and find my guru? Even Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they all have been in search of guru. And then later in the antara it says, apane hi mein heru. I go back to my own self, and in my heart itself I find him residing. My guru is my conscience. My guru is my conscience. Apane hi mein heru, jo aap mein aap ko paun. So this is something very, very beautiful and highly philosophical. And it,
because in philosophical terms, God, Guru and the self are one, isn't it?
Yes. Acharya devo bhava, matru devo bhava, pitru devo bhava. So, सभी देव हैं, माता पिता है, गुरु भी देव हैं. तो हमारे अंदर जो बसते हैं, वो हमारे साथ ही है, मगर हम कहाँ उनको ढूंढे जाएं? बाहर जाकर कहाँ ढूंढे? इवन ब्रह्मा विष्णु सब ढूंढने निकले. बाद में यही हुआ कि अपने अंदर ही, अपने हृदय के अंदर ही उनको बसते हुए पाया.
You were just mentioning one of your gurus, Jasdanwala ji, and I believe that he was a repository of rare ragas.
Yes.
And he passed on many rare compositions to you. What is it that makes a rare rag as opposed to a common rag?
Rare राग ऐसे होते हैं कि जो पहले के ज़माने में लोगों को ज़्यादा बाहर सुनाई नहीं देते थे, अपने घराने के शिष्यों को, अपने बच्चों को सिखाए जाते थे. इन रेयर रागों में घुसने की जो प्रक्रिया है, राग को समझने की जो प्रक्रिया है, राग को समझकर उसको गाने की जो प्रक्रिया है, उस प्रक्रिया को केवल गुरु ही समझा सकता है. पुस्तकों में, ग्रंथों में पढ़कर, you can't read it from the book and can understand how the behlawa goes, how the sur ka lagav goes. क्योंकि it is the guru.
So how to subtly unfold a rag is more complex in a so-called rare rag, which makes it more difficult.
They are rarely heard, they are rarely taught, and that's why they are rare ragas.
Well, we'd love to get a little glimpse into a rare rag. I'm wondering what you could sing for us.
Well, this rag, which I would like to sing just now, is not much heard by people. This is called a Chandrak. Ab moh deho Vaikuntha nath bhakti tihari ab moh deho. This is a composition that that's very rarely heard. My father used to sing it, and he had taught it to me.
Shruti ji, how do you preserve your voice even now?
Well, a certain riyaz for keeping your voice in condition is definitely needed every day. I do that much of riyaz to keep my voice in condition. और बाकी रागों के बारे में जो सोचना है, रागों के डिलिनिएशन के बारे में, रागों के इलेबोरेशन कैसा करें, रोज रात को सोने से पहले मैं अपने पुरानी बंदिशों को एक बार फिर से रिवाइज कर लेती हूँ, देख लेती हूँ, उनको गुनगुनाते रहती हूँ. कभी कभी उसमें से तान पैटर्न्स को देख लेती हूँ कि इसमें कैसे तान जाएगी, इसमें कैसे और किया जाएगा, इसमें क्या किया जाएगा. ये चिंतन है, वो मेरे लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है.
Shruti ji, I also believe that you sometimes have 2 a.m. flashes of inspiration.
Yes, yes, yes.
Suddenly some bandish is coming in your mind.
Yes. एक लाइन दिमाग में आ गई तो वो लाइन तुरंत लिख लेती हूँ और फिर अपने आप उसका अस्थायी अंतरा पूरा हो जाता है.
Let's hear one of your bandishes.
There is a composition in rag Bilas Khane Tori. सजन सुघर घर आए आज मोरे, सजन सुघर घर आए आज मोरे, आनंद मंगल गाओ आज सखी, आनंद मंगल गाओ आज सखी, सजन सुघर घर आए आज सखी. बारी बारी बलिहारी जाऊं मैं, बारी बारी बलिहारी जाऊं मैं, राग रूप निछावर करूं सखी, सजन सुघर घर आए आज मोरे. सजन सुघर घर आए, घर आए, घर आए.
Thank you very much, Shruti ji. What a treat to hear this. Shruti ji, you're also an expert in Haveli Sangeet, a form of temple music. Now, what exactly is Haveli Sangeet? When, where, and how did it begin?
Well, way back in the 16th, 17th century, Vallabhacharya, who hailed from Telangana, he was the Pravartak, he was a pioneer of this sect, which is called as Pushti Sampradaya. It's a Vaishnavite Sampradaya.
Focusing on love and service to Lord Krishna.
Yes. He propagated the Pushti Marga, and his son Vitthal Nathji. He saw to it that it grows, flourishes. And both their students, 4 of Vallabhacharya ji and 4 students of disciples of Vitthal Nathji, they were appointed to sing the kirtans of Lord Krishna and to do the seva, to surrender yourself at the feet of Lord, is the main object in this sampradaya. It is called as Haveli Sangeet because due to the invasions and all, the mandirs were established in the Havelis, big Havelis.
This is during the Mughal times.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was a time when the society was tormented and going through a lot of turmoil.
So during some of those times, Lord Krishna's murti was not placed in the temples, but in homes,
Yes,
really, in
in
Havelis.
Havelis.
Yeah.
And
the worshipping and the kirtan was happening there.
the word Haveli Sangeet was coined in the early 50s. Before that, it was called as Pushti Margiya Sangeet.
Musically, the main components of Haveli Sangeet are Dhrupad and Dhamar,
Yes.
the oldest styles of our
Yes,
classical
yes,
music,
yes.
austere, meditative styles.
Yes.
Now, Haveli Sangeet flourished in the 16th century, and of course, saint musicians like Surdas carried it forward as well. What is the state of Haveli Sangeet today?
You can go to Nathadwara, you can go to Kankroli,
Rajasthan.
all the 7 houses. सप्त घर है, 7 घर है, जहाँ विठलनाथ जी के 7 पुत्रों की गद्दियाँ होती है, और उन
In the
गद्दियों
Brajbhumi area?
Yes, Brahman. In गिरनार, you can go. नाथद्वारा में है, कांकरोली में है, काशी में है.
Well, we'd love to hear something from you, some Haveli Sangeet from you.
आपको मैं एक रचना सुनाती हूँ जो it's a composition which explains, which describes the emotions of nayikas. So this nayika says, Sakhi bunda achanak alagi, sovat hoti madana madamate, ghana garaje tavajagi. She says, I had enjoyed with my husband, my beloved, not necessarily husband, I had enjoyed with my beloved, the Lord, and suddenly the cold drop of rain and the noise of the clouds woke me up. Boond achanak lagi, sakhi boond achanak lagi, sovat hoti मदन मदमाते घन गरजे तव जागी बूंद अचानक लागी दादुर मोर पपैया बोले दादुर मोर पपैया बोले कोयल सबद सुहागी बूंद अचानक लागी कुंभन दास लाल गिरधर सो कुंभन दास लाल गिरधर सो जाय मिली बड़ भागी बूंद अचानक लाई बूंद अचानक लागी.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Shruti ji, let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll move from Haveli Sangeet to light classical romantic Thumris.
Sure.
One of India's leading classical vocalists, Shruti Sadolikar, is with us. We'll be right back on our talk. Welcome back. You're watching Our Talk with me, Jujhar Singh. We have one of India's top Hindustani classical vocalists, Shruti Sadolikar Katkar, with us here in Lucknow. Shruti ji, let's talk about a light classical style, romantic style, Thumri. What is a Thumri?
Thumri is a song which was previously, in the past, was accompanied by dance. But today, we sing Thumris in the classical platform.
And Thumris are basically romantic pieces.
Yes.
This is in relation to the love for Lord Krishna,
Yes.
in relation to love
It
for
is
God.
actually Madhura Bhakti. It is Madhura Bhakti because in Madhura Bhakti you think you are Radha, you think you are the beloved of Lord Krishna, and it is not only the beloved, he is the Paramatma, and to unite yourself with the Paramatma is the quest, and to be with him, to be one with him, is the basic purpose of The Thumri.
A Thumri. It will be wonderful to conclude this show with a Thumri.
I would like to present a composition in Rag Bhairavi, which is a very old composition and sung by many, many stalwarts. I particularly like it, and that's why I would like to present it to you.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being on our talk, Shruti ji.
Thank you very much for inviting me again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए, खुल खुल जाए, खुल जाए, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए, संवरिया ने, संवरिया ने जादू डाला, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए, जादू की पुड़िया भर भर मारी, भर भर मारी, भर भर मारी, जादू की पुड़िया भर भर मारी, क्या करे वैद बेचारा, क्या करे, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए रे, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए रे, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए रे, खुल जाए रे, खुल जाए।